You guys, this is not glorious. This ish is getting real. This is getting too real, I tell ya. No, so I just had my group 1 for bariatrics. I don't know how to explain it other than it's like when people go to lose weight or they say they're on like a certain diet, you know, because technically we're all on a diet. If you eat, you're on a diet, but it's what kind of diet, right? So if someone's on a specific type of diet, like low carb or no sugar, no processed foods, or whatever it is, what I kind of learned from today's appointment with the group of people and the presenter was that you have to be on like all of these things at once. And that's just really hard to accomplish. It's okay if you're cutting out one thing. It's easy to kind of look for that one thing. Oh, I'm not gonna have sugar anymore, which is super. I'm not saying that's easy. That's super hard. Sugar is everywhere. It's in everything, and you know they don't really get after you about natural sugars, but they will tell you they prefer you to have like berries, you know, rather than a banana. So like you do kind of look at natural sugars, but when you're looking at nutrition labels, you're just looking at added sugars and total, mainly like total sugars is what you're looking for. They want your total sugars to be single digit below, like 9 or below, and then your protein to be double digit, so 10 grams and up, like. And that made it a little easier because you're looking for 2 specific things. Okay, I'm gonna look at this label and I'm gonna look at double digit protein, single digit sugar. And the lower the sugar, if there's 0 sugar, great, that's even better. But I think what really got me is, so I am a 0 sugar Monster energy drink freak. When I started the medical program, and I mean, I drank Monsters since a young age. I know it's not good for you. I never claimed it was. But it's this thing, you know, I just really like them. I took a break for a while and then started up drinking them again because I wanted to quit the sugary coffees. And I thought, okay, in the medical program, I started drinking 0 sugar Monsters again because I was told that's okay. But when you're in pre-op, like, or you're in a program, you know, before your surgery, you cannot have carbonated beverages. So I don't think Monster makes a 0 sugar, non-carbonated beverage. They have peach tea, they have wild berry tea, really tasty. They have some good tea, but I think it's all sweetened, which, you know, makes it obviously taste better. I don't know. They said no carbonated beverages and no sweet drinks, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, I used to drink black coffee when I was doing better. I'm not perfect. Everybody falls in and out of things. They work out and then they don't work out for a little while, or you're doing a diet and consistency is really, really hard. You know, that was one of my biggest issues, but I would try for long enough and I didn't see results that I knew it wasn't just what I was doing. That it was like, you know, I have pre-diabetes. I knew there was like more to it. But consistency is really, really hard. And this is something that is really, really serious with surgery. You can't, because your stomach is going to be the size of a tennis ball, they say. You start with a football and it's going to be the size of a tennis ball. So, yeah, you can't carbonate. You know, it has the gases in it, bubbles that blow up and expand. You can't put that in your stomach. You're going to have pain. You know, you could throw up. You're going to have, they said, mostly pain and the bloating. So it's no good. that'll suck to say goodbye to those drinks. But I'm obviously going to do it because I'm not going to deal with the pain. I'm not going to deal with not getting, the surgery. Like, to me, it's not an option. It's basically I'm getting it and I have to do whatever they say. Protein's a big one. I've already been doing that with the medical route. I've already been eating protein every 2 to 3 hours, whether you're hungry or not. Doesn't have to be a lot. It's just protein. And they want you to do that after the surgery specifically because you need to get protein. It's the most important thing that you can eat, versus vegetables and starch. And you could guess protein comes first, vegetables is second, starch is third. They don't even put that on the plate. You're allowed, but they don't even put it on the plate because it's not necessary. And to all you vegetable lovers out there, we all know potato is a starch. I feel like at least I've known that for long enough that I was trained to know that, it goes along with noodles, like potatoes is a starch. However, I've always heard of corn and peas as starchy vegetables. Now, apparently it's been changed where that is a starch. So if you have a portion plate and you're portioning your meat, vegetables, starch, the corn or peas goes into starch. They are not vegetables, like if you're considering losing weight and stuff. So, yeah, I already drink 64 ounces of water a day. That's not a problem. They told me to sample protein drinks, which I'm like, okay, all right, those are really expensive, right? I already do a lot of spending on protein bars because that's something easy to grab before work or before my appointment, for example, is to just grab a protein bar and go. Now, you have to be careful with those too because there's Nature Valley and different brands that will say this is a protein bar, but when you look at those sugars, you're like, yeah, but I can't eat it. So it's the ones that don't taste good. If you have a protein bar and you think, oh, this is delicious, how is this a protein bar? It's really not good for you. I learned that the hard way. Because I like the ones with the berries and the Greek yogurt on the bottom of them, and they're made of oats. I'm like, this is so tasty. Again, the sugars is like 19 grams then, and the protein is like maybe 10 or 11. And then you look at actual protein bars where it can be up to 20 grams of protein and little to no added sugars. Obviously, that's the choice you're going to go with. And, they said when you don't put a lot in your stomach, you're going to want to be choosy with what you put in it because your nutrients and minerals and all these things that you get from your food, it shows in your body, and you want good things. You want to feel good. A lot of people want to look good. And it's especially important with a bariatric surgery afterwards because you stop getting minerals and nutrients after that. So that's why you take multivitamins. Now, I want to say there were 9 instances in a day. So 3 times would be calcium, twice with, was it iron? And a multivitamin in the morning. So maybe it's only 6 throughout the day. But that's the most serious thing. That is so serious because people you can lose your hair and everything. And you can become really tired and anemic. So you have to take those supplements after surgery. Oh. I don't know if I sound overwhelmed, but it is a little overwhelming. I think I'm trying to stay pretty calm about it and just knowing that this is a next step and it's one thing at a time. It's one thing at a time. Once I get to group 2, we'll start talking about portions after surgery and things. But for now, group 1 was just try different protein drinks, See which ones you like, because they're going to be your best friend. Yeah. Vegetables and protein. Try to stay away from starch if you can help it. Absolutely no sugary drinks at all. Like, completely just don't even touch them. And then apparently carbonated beverages are a no as well. Cry. For me, it's the energy drinks. I don't do like sodas. I don't like sodas. I used to like Pepsi a lot. Cherry Pepsi, not anymore. But now they're taking away my Monster. My Monster energy drinks. No! I can't stand it. Somehow it's gonna be okay. One day at a time, one drink at a time, plenty of water. The more water you drink, the less you're gonna want to drink other things. And I know for a fact, because when I started drinking 64 ounces of water, I wouldn't actually get all 64 ounces if I had another drink. If I was like, oh, I'm gonna stop at Dunkin' Donuts, or I'm gonna stop and get a 0 sugar Monster, those things that I really have a hard time not getting, yeah, I just can't drink all the water when you have another beverage. So hydration, protein, commitment. It is a choice. If there's anybody doing this with me, you can do it. Because if I, the creature of habit, the creature of, comfort, can focus on this and get it done, so can you. And I know it's not going to be easy, but sometimes things are easier than we think. It's more of an anxiety. Oh, what else am I going to drink? Or, I don't know. There's like, that's one thought. There's so many things that feel upsetting about it, that you're going to miss the flavor, or you're going to miss the effect it has on your day. Because I get tired a lot from my psychiatric meds, and I need it. I need the energy. So it's going to be probably black coffee. And there's also an option about caramel protein drinks or vanilla protein drinks, and mixing black coffee with those. And you can make like an iced coffee, and you're adding a lot of protein to your diet that way. That could even be a full breakfast. We can do this. We got it. Okay. All right. Enjoy the day.